And life is covenantal, inescapably so, inescapably so. If they go into debt in Albany or in D.C., I have to pay, whether or not I like it or not. If one of our presidents, as many of them have, get us into war, I have to pay for that, and my children are subject to the draft if it goes down that road. And my point then, as this relates to our text, if you think I'm just going off on a tangent here, that the house of Ahab, that the judgment of God was upon the house of Ahab, his children and his grandchildren, and that does not sit right with us. It is odd, it seems like it's unfair, and yet that is the way that God deals with his creation, all of creation, families, not just individuals, covenantally, and then covenantally in terms of history. And let's just say we need to be a self-conscious people who would think of these things in terms of the covenant, in terms of history and tradition, yes, in terms of our children belonging to God, that they are not autonomous individuals who can decide for whatever they want to do in some absolute manner, that children belong to God, that nations belong to God, and that the whole earth belongs to God, that God made the earth, he's in covenant with the earth, and he calls all of creation to sing praises to him. Young men and maidens, every nation, he wants the mountains to praise his name. And as I said, reality is that we live in terms of our relationships with others, and because of the covenant. Yeah, you may not like it. It may sound odd. It may sound, I'd rather be a Baptist than a covenant theologian, whatever you might be thinking. But the nature of salvation is that you sinned in Adam. You sinned in Adam. Before you personally sinned, you sinned in Adam. You did your own sins, I know. But then the point of this is that you have salvation because of your relationship to another. You have salvation because of your relationship to Jesus Christ. You have salvation not because you're so good, but because of you have connection to Jesus. And when you stand on Judgment Day, you better have Jesus talking for you, or you're in a lot of trouble.